Hi y'all, it's Kathy from Nothing So Strange, and I am tonight doing a VR to a hashtag that is 8 months old. Collection meets decks. Collections meet decks. And this was first done by Candy, Soul, and Soil. And I saw it months ago and thought I really didn't have a collection that would work. And then last week all of a sudden I thought, oh, the hats. And so tonight I'm going to show you some of my hat collection, specifically my Ignatius hats. Ignatius hats. It's a company actually here in Petersburg, and before that, right up the road in Richmond, that was started by Ignatius Cregan, and not too long after he got going, he was joined by his partner, Rod Givens, and they were hat geniuses. Ignatius is sadly no longer with us. Rod is still around. It's still a hat genius. I'll talk a little bit about them and the hats as I go through the decks. I'm starting off with this bit of wonderment here. I can't make my chair go down, and I can't make my computer go up, so I'm going to have to do this a couple of times. Look at this masterpiece. I couldn't decide. This was the first Ignatius hat I got. I could not decide for a while what deck to put it with, and then I thought, oh, I should put it with my first tarot deck, the Waite Smith, because they're very similar in a way. I thought about getting a deck for decades before I actually picked one up. I thought about getting a hat for decades before I actually caved in and got one, and I was so happy that I did both. But in both cases, it's okay, the dam is now broken, and now I'm just going to be collecting, and everybody knows what these look like, but I'll still flip through a few cards for you to play the game. This is the Borderless, which is the only Waite Smith I have. I need to get some more different color schemes and whatnot. But that's the first deck, and these are going to be in no particular order, just the order I pick things up in. Ignatius made all the hats on antique straw sewing machines. And he'd just sit in there, up at the machines with his foot, and they're just so beautifully made. Sometimes they use these tags. They tended to cover the elastic on the fascinator with the leaves. Sometimes, more often, you see the name Ignatius stitched in. See, those are little antique birds. The little butterfly. And did you see the bird seed? It's absolutely perfect. Okay. So, what should we do next? Okay. My next deck is the Nicoletta Ciccoli, which I have in order because I've been considering doing the reworking of it. Although some of the card choices originally are so perfect, I don't want to and some of them just do not work for me. But I love the art, and it's, I think I'm getting a good focus today. It is childlike and whimsical, but also not. A little spooky. I couldn't think of what to use for this deck, and I just sort of last minute went with this marvelous hat here. Should have put this on before I started talking, so you could have been appreciating it the whole time. And I tend to refer to this one elastic on so it'll stay. I'd call this one the Truly Scrumptious. If you've seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, you'll know Truly Scrumptious was the main female character, and this is very Truly Scrumptious, very Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And so I thought it went with the Nicola Ciccoletti because it is fantastic and feminine and flowery, and also a child's fantasy of adulthood in a way. Very Truly Scrumptious. And let's see. With this one, you can see, am I getting that in the camera? Trying to find out, there it is. You can see the embroidered signature there. Ignatius. Oh, I've gotten something in my eye. Okay, third. Ignatius made a lot of pagodas. It's funny, when I got this one, he said, oh, you can wear this when you're gardening. And that is a sweet thought, but I go out to garden, I'm yanking up weeds, and I'm throwing dirt everywhere. I'm coated in dirt. No way am I going to expose this beautiful hat to that. So, no, I don't wear it gardening. Sometimes I wear it to the farmer's market, though. Has that kind of spirit. But I thought, okay, this is my gardening hat. This should go with my, also in order, I'm a little compulsive about reordering my decks. This should go with my Goblins and Gardens. I love this deck so much. All my former D&D, current D&D playing nerds, say hey. Okay. Gardening hat, gardening deck. And, oops. Goblins and Gardens. Something completely different. Okay. Now we have the Enchanted Tarot. And that goes with this lovely number. I'm so excited to have this. Elastic doublet. I think really this one wants my hair to be up. Can I put it on? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So excited I have this one. Years ago, we were at an open house, and I saw this one, and I really wanted it. And we left kind of quickly. I can't be in a room with a lot of perfume, and you want to talk about a room with a lot of perfume, it's going to be an Ignatius house, open house, and so we had to leave quickly, and I thought, oh, I'll get it next time, and then it was a while before I got back over, and it was gone, and I mean, there were more hats than I was ever going to have a chance to buy, so that happened. But about a year ago, Rod was finally shutting down the hat shop, and we were over one day just helping him drag out boxes he had found that needed unpacking and sorting, and there was a box of hats that they used to travel around to different craft shows, design shows. Award-winning. So good. But this had probably right after I last saw it been stuck in a box and gone to a show and never been unpacked when it came back. So it's like mine. So excited. But I thought it went really well with the Enchanted Tarot, because the Enchanted Tarot, if I understand correctly, is actually made of sewn tapestries. This is all sewn, so it seemed to go. Who's gonna be next? This one. I had a lot of hats during the lockdown. They had done online trunk shows beforehand, but they had a lot, like a monthly one, usually during the lockdown, and I would get on, all my friends would be there, we'd be talking and getting hats and talking about getting hats, and I just want you to see the lovely detail on this. You can see the stitched in signature there. So yeah, this was one I got during the lockdown. I think it was maybe a birthday present. But I love it. I can switch out the veil. The veil can be in the front. The veils can be in the back. I feel like I should really have my hair up all medieval equestrian-like for that one. Got it. Ignatius gave me a whole stack of veils I could switch out, and then I could just use scarves I have around the house. And I'm pairing this with the Doré, mostly because look at that girl there wearing this hat. Similar, huh? She's got hers at a better angle, though. Okay, now we match. Yeah. So, yeah, this deck, I could have done the whole hat collection, honestly, with this one deck. It's a beautiful deck. It's a deck I use a lot. It's a deck I share a lot in the Facebook group, Hermit's Cave Facebook group. And it's a really good hat deck. Let me see if I see some more. Yeah, some nice crowns. Just beautiful images. And yeah, royalty, domestic images. Not everything is a nice hat, but it's all beautiful. trying to decide which of these to you guys. I think I want to go for the tarot. I love the tarot of the mystical moments. I love the oracle of mystical moments. And this really fits the mood. Look at that feather. Keeps going. There are many colors really go, I think. This has the so I wasn't getting that glare. This is a slightly glossy deck, which is lovely for using it. Shuffles nicely, just glides. And it does create a challenge. Okay, I'm going to have to make sure I don't accidentally flip through the entire deck because I love looking at this. Okay, and oh, what the heck, I'll open up the oracle too. They are just both so dreamy. There are a lot of people who say, oh, I would get a fancy hat, but I don't have anywhere to wear it. And so I get the fancy hat. You'll find a place to wear it. And so you have a hat like this. You have to live up to it. So, I have some friends. My friend Lisa. They're like, are you going to the Schindler Gallery tomorrow night? If you're in the area, go to the Schindler Gallery tomorrow night. It's going to be a great opening. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Schindler. And she says, I'm going to Schindler hat date. You know, go to tea. Some little jazz band is playing in the park. Put the hat on. Life is short. Get the hat. Go to the fun event. So many favorites. So anyway, it's a fantastic and dreamy deck. It's a fantastic and dreamy hat. What's next? Let's do this one. This one's fun. Oh yeah. I'm ready to go out now. I was trying to think what I should put with this one. Perfect. And Starlord Arcana. It's because this has a resemblance to a starry sky. Also, because I feel like getting these cards back out tonight. So, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about these. I said I was going to do a longer flip through of these, and I haven't gotten back to it. But they're lovely. They are taken from 1700s, I believe. Could be 1600s. Colorized, cleaned up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sparkly. Like the night sky. Very like this hat. And again, fantastical and fun. Ask your question of the shining ones. That feels like this hat. So anyway, yeah, my approach to decks is a little bit like my approach to hats. Life is short. Don't deprive yourself. If, you're not letting the family starve or whatever. Okay. This one is just too easy a pairing. Starting to get a little disheveled. So, of course, the steampunk tarot goes very well with the top hat. Oh yeah, look at her. There are a lot of top hats in this deck, and there are so many top hats in this deck. Maybe another one? Kind of hard to tell. But so many top hats. This is not a top hat, but I like the card. There we go. There's another good one. And I felt justified in bringing out 2 top hats. So, and this is wonderful. Wonderful stovepipe. We also have, this is one of my absolute favorites. This wonderful coconut straw top hat. This is so good that my husband has one just like it. Only a little bit smaller. And so I like to think I look like a normal human. The truth is, my head is enormous. I cannot walk into a store, like a department store, an ordinary store, and just pick one of those one-size hats up. Oh, yeah. One-size hats up and put it on my head and have it look like anything more than a child's hat stuck up there. Ooh. Can you hear that? Helicopters flying over. That's nothing. Anyway. This is Steampunk Tarot. And a couple nice top hats. And I got an appreciation of the different kinds of straw from Ignatius and Rod. There's the signature again. Just beautiful, the character of the different kinds. These are getting kind of piled up over here. You know, I don't think I brought this deck over. Incredibly remiss of me. I'll put it on anyway. This is very much a Raleigh hat, and I was gonna show it with the one of those low Scarabeo antique decks. Several people in the deck are wearing this hat, I swear. Same hat. It is very fabulous. But I do not see the deck over here in the stack. Oh well, enjoy the hat. Here we go. Okay, take a minute and regroup. Pulp Tarot. That. A little bit more. Just your basic black. Not really a fedora. You know, ish. And it does make me think of the... Oh, finally it's decided to focus for me. That is a more noirish feel of some of the cards in the Pulp Tarot, which I absolutely adore, and I don't think I've shown it yet in the video. Oh yeah. When she picks that head up off the table, she's going to be wearing this hat. Anyway. Very comfy hat. And I can wear a lot of places. Okay, let's go for something more fantastic. Black violet. So excited about the black violet. When I was really starting to collect the black violet, I think the indie version had just gone out of print. I was very sorrowful. And so when mass market came out, especially with its beautiful purple sides, I was so excited. And look at this hat. Look at this. Okay, this one's a little tricky to get on. See. Oh yeah. And this is a gimme because I'm pretty sure that the lion there is bringing around this hat, this flower to stitch on the hat. Pretty sure that's what's going on here. But yeah, absolute one of my favorites. So clean. And I pulled out a lot of the cards with flowers on them. Sliding around a little. Can you hear that? We're being serenaded. I do like that Two of Wands. So, this amazing thing. And the black violet. Getting near the end here. Which to do? You know, these two decks, I kind of associate them. They Carlotides and Carnival at the End of the World. Who did I give Violet? This is some of the prettiest backs out there, I think. Carlotides. And I love the very Alice in Wonderland quality. We're focusing over here of it. And the colors. Oh, I'm not wearing the hat. The deck is a mood. This is the mood of the deck, I think. Oh, there goes the box. I don't know what was going on. There was a day last month where I could not open a tuck box without ripping it. It's just a shame, because look, even the box is pretty. Yeah, this one in the Doré. The Walking Wounded now, both of them. And I guess I miss anything. I'll just pop it on for a second. Nice little Renaissance headpiece there. I think I was going to bring over one of those Contis or something for that. Forgot to. Okay. This one was the second Ignatius I ever got. I think you can see the signature really well there. Call this one the Bobcat. Look at this perfect hat. But definitely mood. Carnival at the End of the World. Just something very, again, fantastical. Something very unexpected and wild. Fun. Saying something that when I'm wearing these hats and holding up cards, I don't know if I'll look at the hats or the cards. They're both so beautiful. backs, but could have gotten away with top hats for this one too. There are plenty of top hats in the decks, and also the artists are big fans of top hats. It's funny. I don't mind taking time tonight to tuck things in the boxes because it gives you longer to look at the hats. What hat am I gonna wear tomorrow to the opening? I don't know. Living in the South, there's the awkward month between when it gets hot enough to wear straw and when you're supposed to wear straw. Straw Hat Day, I think, was invented in New York, and it's too late. It's May 15th. Oh no, this is ridiculous. And near the end. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot a deck that finally was important enough that I had to go looking for it. I've got, looking at my list, yeah, down to my last two hats. I had two, and this is a playing card deck. This is my Alice in Wonderland playing card deck, because as I have said before, I can't find a Alice Tarot I like enough yet to wear. Anyway, a few of these. Renaissance headband could have gone with that. And let me show you the first hat. Look at this amazing thing. We were at the hat shop one day and we were upstairs. My friend Lisa and I. I can't remember why we were up there. But might have just been walking around looking at hats that were still upstairs. And I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh. Is that hat for sale? And it was. He just hadn't taken it downstairs because he said he didn't think anybody was going to like it. You're kidding? It's so amazing. But it is. It makes me think of the Duchess, and it's not at all like her hat. It's really closer to the Queen Alice crown in a way, in terms of size. But maybe our little executioner's hat. I can't find a good one of the Duchess. But I do love this. It's just such a pretty deck. Oh, look at that hat. I wish I had one of those. So many wonderful cards, so many hats. So, first very Alice in Wonderland hat. I could have brought these out for Carlotoids too. And here's my grand finale. signature. Just here, here. It's not perfect yet. Refuse to not do justice to this hat. There we go. Okay. So, all the Tea Party cards, of course, are relevant here. And the fight between the lion and the unicorn. I've already been through this part. The trial. The Mad Hatter shows up again with a teacup. Takes a bite out of it. One of these days, I might give the Dame Darcy a try. It seems to be the Alice that's most in keeping with how I think about Alice. But anyway, this is a portion of my collection of Ignatius hats. Not all. My husband has a collection too of beautiful hats. He has the pirate hat. Okay. This has felt very fun and also very self-indulgent. So if you're still listening, thanks for coming along. Have a great night.